lights and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Natalie Ritter with tonight's national anthem. Are you ready for some Speedway? It's time. Next up, going to be the first heat race for the scratch program. Riders, push them off. Let's go Speedway racing. Riders in this heat race. Going to be the number 97 riding out of Johnson City, your defending track champion. The Dominator, Casey Donholt. Also in this race, the 33, making the long haul from Sterling, New Jersey, riding for the Robinson family. Number 33, Michael Cortez Jr. Also multi-time track champion, current point leader for the U.S. Speedway Grand Prix Series. Out of Windsor, New York, the number 71, Lenny McBride. And getting the call in this heat race, the young gun from Towanda, Pennsylvania, number 65, Mason Higley. And coming to line on the number 3, Dalton Oakton. We're going to have 2 sections of heats for your scratch division, 5 riders in each heat. Once again, it's going to be Donholt, Cortez, McBride, Higley, and Dalton Oakton. They're going to go 4 laps for your entertainment. Turn them loose. Casey Donholt with the charge into 1 and 2. Got a rider down, couple riders down. I believe that's Cortez and Dalton Oakton. So things off to a rough start here. Riders bunched close together. Looks like Cortez up to his feet. Never like to see a tangle on the Speedway. Once again, these bikes, single cylinder 500cc, powered by methanol, 1 gear and no brakes. So riders on the edge, obviously looking to have a strong outing. And it looks like everybody's up and to their feet. Let's give a big shout out to all of our Speedway riders. Hard tangle there, hate to see that. A good field off the clutches. Let's see what the situation is. Oh, we've still got the riders from Heat Race 1 out there. Okay, we're going to shuffle the riding order. We may have had some scratches there. Joining the field right now out of Vestal, New York, multi-time track champion, the Missile, Adam Middle. That's going to give us 4 riders for this heat. So they're bumping him up to give us a 4-rider field. So it's going to be a lot of heavy hitters here. Tapes are up middle. Cold out of the pits. Gets the hole shot. Don holds up high. Great race here. Casey Don Holt, the dominator. Don Holt in middle. Don Holt up high. Straightens up middle. Has a problem with the bike. Lenny McBride into second. So Casey Don Holt out front. Middle having trouble with his machine. Len McBride running smooth in second. Mason Higley in third. So taking the win in heat race number 1 out of Johnson City, the dominator, number 97, Casey Don Holt. Coming across the line second from Windsor, 71, Lenny McBride. Third place goes to the young gun out of Towanda, Mason Higley. Great race up front there between Middle and Don Holt. Tough break for Middle. Let's hope he can get that fixed. But outstanding action there in heat race number 1 for the scratch program for Speedway. Heat race number 2 heading on to the track. It's going to be former track champion out of Newark Valley, number 78, the dark horse, Jeremy Parsons. Also in this heat out of Owego, he's made all the main events here this season. The 171 fly-in, Brian Hollenbeck. Also scheduled to go, also from Owego on the 196, Hazard Alex Heath. And veteran rider from Nichols, New York, the Doctor of Dirt, number 24, Russ Cornell. Once again, they'll go 4 laps for this heat race here in the scratch program. So it's going to be Cornell, Parsons, Hollenbeck, and Heath. Parsons out front. Hollenbeck losing the handle. Hollenbeck down to the track. And it looks like we're going to slow that one down. Flying Brian Hollenbeck getting up on the back wheel. Again, no brakes on these bikes. He stayed on the throttle, nearly had the 360. So we're going to get all 4 riders back up to the line. It's going to be Hollenbeck, Cornell, Parsons, and Heath. Once again, they'll go 4 laps. Hollenbeck, looks like everything's okay with his machine. Hollenbeck going to start from the penalty line. Tapes are up. Jeremy Parsons trailed into the corner by Alex Heath. Hollenbeck coming back up from that penalty line up to third. Couple of Owego natives battling it out for second. Hollenbeck swoops around Alex Heath. Jeremy Parsons taking the white flag. Hollenbeck in second, Heath in third. So picking up the win in scratch heat race number 2 from Newark Valley, the dark horse, number 78, Jeremy Parsons. Second across the line, the 171, Brian Hollenbeck coming in third. 196 of Alex Hazard Heath. Well. Farwell looking to get pushed back off here. Farwell on the outside gate. Tapes are up. We're underway for your junior Speedway heat race. Levi Harris at the point. Farwell in second. Both riders getting around this oval very well. Harris working it very smooth through turns 3 and 4. White flag out for your leader, Levi Harris. And coming down for the checker, taking the win in Junior Speedway Heat Race number 1, the 42, Levi Harris. Let's also give it up for the number 8, Joel Farwell. The young guys getting around quite well out there on the Speedway. Not an easy thing to do, to get fired up and ride around the oval with your Speedway bike. At Cliff making a return to Speedway just in the last month or so, was off a Speedway bike for 8 or 9 years. Also, we're going to have the 65, the young gun from Towanda, Pennsylvania, Mason Higley. And scheduled to go also Dalton Oakton. Not sure if he'll be able to make the call. So Division 2 getting ready to head to the tapes. Doing battle here tonight in Division 2. Tapes are up. Cliff and Higley side by side. Good race here. Still side by side. Race of the night so far. Mason Higley gets through the corner smooth, builds up a bit of a gap. Pat Cliff charging after him. So Mason Higley going to take the white flag. Higley down the backstretch. So good run there for young Mason Higley, taking the win in that Division 2 heat race. Great battle there for the first lap. They were side by side. Mason Higley hearing it from the crowd. And looks like Fisk has it fired up. He's going to head to the tapes. Starter Sam Rogers calling for him to hustle it up here. All right, so we're set to go 4 riders, 4 laps, 4 Division 3. Dylan Fisk, Ray Schweiger, Dale Robinson, and Alexis Heath. Heath, off the raise of the tapes, has the lead. Schweiger trying to move around the top side. Dale Schweiger down the backstretch up high. Heath has a low line, trying to make that stick. Schweiger in command. Dale Schweiger carrying the momentum into turns 3 and 4. Heath there in second. Holding on to third is Dale Robinson. White flag out for your leader, the Razor, Ray Schweiger. Got a move here for second. Robinson charges underneath Alexis Heath. But coming down for the checkered flag, taking the win in the Division 3 heat race, the Razor. The 159, Ray Schweiger, second. Going to go to the 27 of Dale Robinson, coming across the line third, the 197 of Alexis Heath. Dalton Oakton from the scratch line, chased down by Michael Cortez Jr. Alex Hazard Heath feeling the pressure from the dark horse Jeremy Parsons. Parsons up to third. McBride comes with him. Dalton Cortez at the point. Jeremy Parsons, former AMA National #1 plate holder, in pursuit. McBride up to third. Good race here for the lead. Parsons around the top side. Halfway down, Jeremy Parsons at the front. Again, top three going to advance to the main event. Cortez still in a strong qualifying position right now. White flag out for your leader, the dark horse, Jeremy Parsons. Good race there on the top for second. Alex Hazard Heath going down hard. Hazard Heath trying to get that second position. Looks like it'll advance to the main event. It's going to be the winner, Jeremy Parsons, the dark horse. Second, Michael Cortez Jr. and Lenny McBride. Alex Hazard Heath up to his feet. Let's give it up for Alex Hazard Heath trying to put on a show.
Was that Hazard?
So advancing to tonight's handicap main, it's going to be Jeremy Parsons, Michael Cortez Jr. and Lenny McBride. Top three making the main event. Donholt getting ready to get in position here. Gotta love handicap racing. Anybody can qualify here. 6 laps. We're going to decide it right now. Top three advance. Mason Higley in command. Russ Cornell in second. Adam Middle charging through the pack. The missile up to second. Donholt now third. Problem with Russ Cornell. He's back under power. Higley leading the way. Adam Middle. Middle on the top side. The missile. The missile to the point. Mason Higley in second. Can Higley hang on to a qualifying spot here? Let's see. Casey Donholt around the top. Higley holding him off for now. 2 laps to go. Good battle there for the final qualifying spot. Brian Hollenbeck trying to have a say in the matter. Up front, Adam Middle. Donholt in second. Mason Higley in a transfer spot. Hollenbeck trying to get in there. And down to the checker. Brian Hollenbeck going to advance. So your 3 qualifiers out of that semifinal. With the win, number 2, the missile, Adam Middle. Coming home second, the Dominator, number 97. Of Dalton Oakton. Going to turn him loose for 4 laps. Listed as your top 3 riders, going to advance to tonight's main event. Semifinal action, here we go. Donholt and Parsons. Parsons losing the handle. Jeremy Parsons going down. Parsons and Donholt were battling out for the top spot. Parsons getting up in the loose dirt. Looks like he's up here trying to get that bike back underway. Again, these riders gunning for a spot in tonight's scratch main event. Losing the handle there in turns 1 and 2. Got some heavy hitters in this semi. According to my lineup sheet, the top 3 will advance to the main. Going to turn them loose here. Donholt leads Alex Heath. Parsons charging around the top. Jeremy Parsons, the dark horse. 3 wide per second. Alex Heath goes down. Parsons on the top side. Brian Hollenbeck in second. We're going to let him continue. Coming around to take the white flag. Casey Donholt. Parsons looking things over. Only 3 riders going to continue, so he will advance. Taking the win in the semi, the Dominator number 97, Casey Donholt. Also advancing to the main event, the 171 fly-in, Brian Hollenbeck. And it looks like with 3 advancing, that's what my lineup sheet says. Then also Jeremy Parsons will advance. Semi number 2 coming up next. The 24, Russ Cornell from Nichols, New York, the Doctor of Dirt. From Vestal, multi-time track champion number 2, the Missile, Adam Middle. Making the long haul from Sterling, New Jersey, riding for the Robinson family. Second generation rider, Michael Cortez Jr. And the young gun from Towanda, Pennsylvania, number 65, Mason Higley. Looks like we're going to have 4 riders make the call here. Got heavy hitters in this one as well. Adam Middle claimed the victory here at Champion Speedway in the season opener. Lenny McBride strong all season long. Came home second in the Kevin Thrift Memorial in the main round 1 of the U.S. Speedway Grand Prix. He was perfect in his heat races during that event. Currently sits atop the U.S. Speedway Grand Prix Series points. Have some discussion back at the pitcade if we're going to have a rider join them. And it looks like Russ Cornell gonna make the call. That's great to see. Once again, the Cornell family going through some tough times right now. Their young dog, they live just over the hill over near Lounsbury. They're missing their young dog since July 15th. It's a Yorkie Shih Tzu mix named Micah. So you want to kind of spread the word. There are photos of the dog at the concession to transfer to the main event. Waiting to see what we got here. I guess we're just going to go with the 4 that we have. So McBride off the bottom, Middle on the top, Middle in command. Mason Higley and Mike Cortez Jr. battling it out for 3rd. Well, the Missile out front, Adam Middle setting the pace. The battle for 3rd, I believe that's the transfer spot. Mason Higley in 3rd. White flag out from starter Sam Rogers. Battle Middle setting the pace. 3rd's going to be Mason Higley. So taking the win in that semifinal from Vestal. The Missile, Adam Middle coming across the line in 2nd. 71, Lenny McBride. Strong run there in 3rd for the young gun, Mason Higley. Solid racing in that semi. They're going to get turned loose here for 4 laps. Once again, if you are a young one or your parents are in the crowd here. Jason Bonsignore looking to sponsor some more junior speedway riders. He's got some other bikes put together. Levi Harris off the drop of the tapes, heading to the front. Joel Farwell, excuse me, hanging right tight there in second. But Harris in command right now. Levi Harris going to take the white flag. 1 lap to go here. Harris looking smooth through turns 3 and 4 down to Sam Rogers. Double checkered flag. He's going to be the winner of that heat race. Joel Farwell running some solid laps as well. Let's give it up for these junior speedway riders. Mason Higley turning in. A smooth ride so far. Mason Higley leading the way. Pat Cliff just coming back to Speedway within the last month or so. Sat out for the last 9 years since Action Park East had closed. Cliff getting back into the Speedway game. But right now, Mason Higley up front. So Schweiger, the 159. Riders heading up to the tapes. We're going to raise the tapes here. Turn them loose. Ray Schweiger with the start. The Razor up front. We got a 3-way battle for second. Alexis Heath looking good. Dale Robinson trying to make a move around the top of Alexis Heath. Good race for second. Robinson trying the bottom side now. Heath doing a good job holding her line. And Robinson going to pick that position up. Heath not giving up here. Up front, it's Ray Schweiger in command. He's going to take the white flag lap. Ray Schweiger setting the pace here. Heading to the checker. He picked up a D3 main event win at the season opener. So coming across the line with the win, the Razor Ray Schweiger, second place. Dale Robinson on the 27th. Third goes to Alexis Heath. Harris, the only one making the call. Levi Harris, they call him the Hornet. He picked up a Division III main event win at the opener a few weeks back at Action Park East, riding with the adults. Levi Harris going to put down 4 laps here. So Levi Harris, he claimed both of his heat races in this division. Sorry to see, looks like problems for Joel Farwell, not able to make the call in the main. White flag out for Levi Harris. So Levi Harris coming through turns 3 and 4. Levi Harris going to be your main event winner for Junior Speedway tonight here at Champion. Great job there by the young man. Going to take a victory lap with the checkered flag. So we got to line them up at the scratch line. This may be the scratch consi, actually. Finished in 3rd. Tapes are off. Jeremy Parsons leading the way. 2nd is Heath. We got a whole battle on our hands for 2nd through 4th. Cortez bumping the wall, but keeps it going. Jeremy Parsons out front. Alex Heath in 2nd. Mason Higley 3rd. So setting the pace is the dark horse, Jeremy Parsons, 1 to go. Alex Heath hanging there in 2nd, but picking up the victory. Jeremy Parsons, the dark horse. So Parsons looks like keeping his night alive. So tonight's scratch main event getting lined up. Excellent action during the qualifying earlier tonight. I want to thank everybody for their patience tonight on this hot evening. We know it's humid. We hope we're going to give you a hot main event here on the track. Don't forget, we'll be back next Saturday with US Speedway Grand Prix round number 2. So here are your starters for tonight's scratch main event, the Omar Leitner Cup. Coming to you from Windsor, New York, current US Speedway Grand Prix point leader, multi-time track champion, looking for the winning ride, number 71, Lenny McBride. We've also got multi-time track champion, picked up a win here at Champion in the season opening race. From Vestal, New York, number 2, the Missile, Adam Middle. Also, your reigning track champion, winner last time out here at Champion Speedway for the Kevin Thrift Memorial. From Johnson City, the Dominator, number 97, Casey Donholt. Also coming to us from Owego, he's made every main event this season here at Champion, the 171, Flying Brian Hollenbeck. And advancing to your main event through the last chance race from Newark Valley, the dark horse, number 78, Jeremy Parsons. Push them off, boys. Let's go. Main event racing, Omar Leitner Cup. You guys ready for some main event Speedway? It's going to be 5 riders going 4 laps for the Omar Leitner Cup. Got some heavy hitters in the field. How many think it's going to be the 71 Lenny McBride? How about the dark horse, Jeremy Parsons? How about your hometown boy out of Owego, Flying Brian Hollenbeck? How about the Missile, Adam Middle? Or the Dominator, 97, Casey Donholt. Going to turn him loose here in a minute. And we're going to have a winner here in 4 laps. Donholt down the backstretch, Middle right there. McBride in 3rd. The Dominator setting the pace, Casey Donholt. Middle right there. Donholt getting a challenge. Middle trying to gain the point. Battle for 2nd and 3rd. Hollenbeck and McBride. McBride losing the steel shoe. 1 to go. Donholt up front. Middle trying a charge. Hollenbeck coming in for 2nd. Trouble in the back for Lenny McBride, losing the steel shoe, but your Omar Leitner Cup winner, number 97, the Dominator, Casey Donholt. Adam Middle, strong run in 2nd. Brian Hollenbeck bringing it home 3rd. We're going to talk to your winner here, Casey Donholt. He's going to grab the checker flag, do a victory lap. We may even see a wheelie. it's not over yet, folks. We've got Division 3, Division 2, and the handicap main coming up, but we're going to...
Just Division 3.
Excuse me, Division 3 and the handicap main's coming up for you. So a couple more events. So don't go anywhere. You're just going to see an exciting handicap main. We're right now pulling into victory lane from Johnson City, the Dominator. Number 97, Casey Donholt. Let's let him hear it.
Congrats, Case. Great job, buddy. It was a good race between you and Adam.
Yeah, I could feel him pushing me. Adam's been fast all night. I'm glad he's back. It's been a hot, humid night, and I appreciate you guys all coming out. Hope you had a blast. Racing again next week, right?
Yeah, don't forget, before everybody leaves, there's 2 more races. There's one more Division 3 main and then the handicap main. And next Saturday night, it's pretty likely we'll switch that series race to here. So please watch the Facebook page and the website. But tonight's a very special night. It is every year for 18 years now. The Omar Leitner Cup. This is Omar Leitner's daughter, Jane. She drove all the way from Carolina to be with us, as did Connie, Omar's wife. The grandkids are here. Karen, Omar's daughter's here. They were such an awesome family. They still are an awesome family. But Omar was such a great guy, and it was just so much fun to be around them as a child and spend time at their house, and I can't thank them enough for everything they've done for us. So in honor of Omar, Casey, congratulations. Your name's already on there a bunch of times. Sure, it's good to win it again, though. Would anybody like to say anything?
Dylan Fisk. Division 3 rider Schweiger picked up a main event early in the season. Alexis Heath also has a win. Gonna have one more rider joining them.
This guy, Herman Munster Jr.
We got Herman Munster Jr., Dylan Fisk. Here we've got Ray Schweiger. Got Herman Munster Jr., they call him Dylan Fisk. And we got Dale Robinson. Dale riding the bike of Pat Cliff. We're going to turn it loose for 4 laps. Heath with the advantage on the bottom side. Schweiger trying to make the move around the top. Ray Schweiger side by side with Alexis Heath. Great battle here for Division 3. Robinson sticking his nose in the middle. We got a race on our hands. Dale Robinson from 3rd to 1st. Good racing here. Dale Robinson out front. Schweiger still in contention. Dale Robinson heading down to the white flag, looking to pick up that big Division 3 win. Lots of diversity in this class. This could be our potential 3rd different winner here in D3. Making a big move, Ray Schweiger bumping and banging. Checkered flag. Let's see who took the win. Let's get the call. That was a photo finish. Great racing. You guys like that? All right. Schweiger and Robertson giving a fist bump. Sam Rogers going to indicate who got that win. And it's going to be Dale Robinson, tonight's Division 3 winner. Let's give it up. Robinson riding the bike of Pat Cliff. Good run for Dale Robinson. Next up, we're going to have your handicap main event. Who's it going to be, fans? We're in for another exciting 6 laps. How many people think the missile, Adam Middle, can build one more on that second place finish and gain a win here in the handicap main? How about the dark horse out of Newark Valley, the 78, Jeremy Parsons. Once again, handicap start here. Can he make it? 2 main event wins in one night. The Dominator, number 97, Casey Donholt. How many think flying Brian Hollenbeck going to strike victory lane? What about the rider out of Windsor, New York? The 71, Lenny McBride. And how about the second generation rider making the haul from New Jersey each week to compete with us? Having a solid evening. The 33, Michael Cortez Jr. Got a lot of riders starting back at that 50-yard line. Again, we're going to have 6 laps to decide this race. Starter Sam Rogers sizing him up, your referee. Mark Sands going to raise the tape. Cortez with a bit of an advantage off the start. Let's see how it goes. Cortez up front, Lenny McBride challenging Parsons. Cortez going to lead the first lap. Battle for second. McBride and Parsons duking it out for second. Adam middle. In third, Cortez straightens up a little bit. Parsons going to head on through. Here comes Casey Donholt. Donholt trying to go back to back here. Parsons up front. Middle working his way through. Jeremy Parsons takes the white flag. So Parsons in first. Donholt second. Middle third. Hollenbeck fourth. White flag now, excuse me. Solid action here in this handicap main. Taking the win, the dark horse, Jeremy Parsons. Second to Donholt. Hollenbeck third, middle fourth. Good race there, so taking the victory. Number 78, Jeremy Parsons, former AMA National #1 plate holder. Versatile rider, does some motocross as well. We're going to talk to him. I want to thank everybody for coming out. We'll get you this interview with Jeremy Parsons. Parsons tapping out of middle on the helmet. Jeremy Parsons saluting his crew. Got some donuts here by the Missile Adam Middle. So let's give it up for the dark horse. Jeremy Parsons picking up tonight's handicap win. Jeremy, it's a tough race up front there. Obviously, a lot of racing tonight between the scratch and the handicap. It's hot out, but talk about this victory.
Yeah, it's definitely hot. We had some car problems all through the night, and finally got it in. I want to thank JBR, Tony Polito for hooking me up, and Josh Carr. And thanks for the girls over there in the corner. All right.
Big race next weekend, ready for round 2 of the Speedway Grand Prix. How do you prepare for that?
That's a green, right?
I think we're going to have it actually right back here, Jason said.
All right. We're going to be back where we go. We're giving another go.
Well, good luck. Like to give it up one more time for your handicap main event winner, the dark horse, Jeremy Parsons. And that's going to complete it for tonight's events. I want to thank everyone for coming out. Parsons getting the victory lane photos. You are more than welcome to head into the pit area, meet the riders, check out the equipment. Once again, a 90% chance we're going to be back here next week for US Speedway Grand Prix round number 2. Just check out the website and social media. Don't forget to check out the videos during the week.